Hey, how's it going? Today is day 67 of my 100 Inspiration Challenge, and today I want to talk about training for success. So, I just finished reading this book called The Road to Success, and it is actually written by one of my friends, Brandon T. Adams, and his wife, Samantha Rawson. So, Brandon and I, we actually met on Facebook, and him and his wife, they went on this really cool adventure, and they actually traveled all over the country and interviewed different people who have experienced different degrees of success. And it was a journey of their own kind of re-identifying with what success means to them. And then they also were working on turning this into a television show. So in these interviews, they created stories. So they went to 5 different cities all over the country and met with different successful people and created this show called Success in Your City. And then they wrote this book. And so I just finished reading this book, and it is really amazing. They wrote it together, the husband and wife, and it's just really awesome to see both of their different perspectives. And it's also really amazing that they had this dream, and instead of doubting or, worrying about all the things that could go wrong or all of the resources that they didn't have, they just decided to do it and to try it. And along the way, they learned so much about what success means to them. And also they learned so much about themselves and their relationship. It's a really great book. But I want to talk about one of the key messages that Brandon actually speaks about. And he talks about training for success. And train, it's actually train for success. How to train for success. And the word train is actually an acronym. So I want to speak on all of these different points. The first one, T, letter T, is to take action. So just like I said, if you have a dream or if you have an inspiration, not just letting that pass you by, because don't just waste that inspiration. That message, that signal, that voice, that came to you specifically for a reason. So even if you don't know how, even if you're afraid, you need to take action, because in that journey, you will learn so much about yourself. You will grow. You will challenge yourself. I remember I once saw Bradley Cooper speak. He wrote and directed A Star is Born, which is an amazing film. He's also a very talented actor. But I saw him speak, and he basically said the same thing, that it is so important when inspiration hits for you to take action like that, for you to take action immediately, because if you let it pass you by, it will pass you by. If you wait on it, if you think about it, if you don't take action, it will pass you on. It will move on to someone else, or it will just be something that you always regret it. So taking action is the first key to finding success. The second thing is relationships. Relationships are key. Relationships are so important. And this is all different types of relationships. So you are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. So be sure to surround yourself with inspiring, motivating people, people that want to see you win, people that encourage you, and also people that are pursuing amazing things as well, people that you can be inspired by. And also, make sure that you have somebody to share all of your success with. What is success if you don't have people in your life to share those meaningful moments and even the not meaningful moments? So relationships are so important. Even if it's not financial success, you can still be successful if you have meaningful relationships. Relationships are so valuable and so important because we are meant to be connected to others. The third thing, the A, is to add value. So I talked about this the other day. The more that you serve others, the more that you focus on giving, the more value that you can give to those around you, the more successful you will be. And I think that this goes in lots of different ways. Like, yes, sure, financial success will come from this. I do believe that. But I just think that you will find so much fulfillment in serving people because, again, we are better connected. We are better together. And if you can help other people to grow through something, it feels so fulfilling. Like being a coach is very fulfilling because you get to watch somebody and you get to help somebody and be a part of their journey of going from one place and achieving a goal. So it's really amazing and it's really inspiring. So the more value that you can add to other people's lives, and it doesn't even have to be anything profound. It can just be a simple smile. It can be giving someone a compliment and making someone feeling good today. That is going to add value. That's going to change their day. It's going to change somebody else's day. They're going to be in a happier state, and then they're going to feel happier toward other people. The third thing is to invest in yourself. The fourth thing is invest in yourself and your future. So always having to be growing, right? We always want to grow. And a lot of times, there are so many different classes and seminars and books that we can read, and all of that is an investment into our success. There are times when, you can get stuck behind, oh, I really want to learn how to do this thing. I want to take this class. I know that this will make me better, but it costs money. And I'm not sure that I want to spend the money, but it is always worth it to invest in yourself, especially if you have a goal in mind, if you have a dream in mind. It is so worth it to invest in something that will help elevate you and make you a better version of yourself so that you can more easily achieve that goal. So it's so important to constantly be investing in yourself and growing and learning. Always be a learner. You are never above anything. The last thing, the last letter N, is never give up. So you are going to fail. We all fail. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's how we adjust. But you just got to keep going. And again, this is in all different kinds of success, right? This is in relationships too. Say you want to find the love of your life, and maybe you have been stuck with crappy relationships. That doesn't mean that you should just stop trying. That doesn't mean that you should just stop dating. There is someone out there that wants you just as much as you want them. Or if this is applicable to your business, if you're feeling stuck, you're feeling like things just aren't working out, but it's on your heart to continue doing this, or you feel like this is on your heart, you have a bigger mission to serve people, then don't give up. You just have to keep going. Maybe you have to adjust your strategy. Maybe you have to get clear on what it is you want, but never give up because this was given to you for a reason. So again, this is all about how to train for success. I'm going to go through them one more time. T is to take action. R is relationships are key. A is add value. I, invest in yourself and your future. And N, never give up. Remember to keep showing up for yourself regardless of where you are, because if you do, there is nowhere that you can go but up. If you wanted to dive deeper with me, you can head over to my website, showuptogoup.com. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.